Hi, everybody. My name is Dalton Miller, president and founder of RetireFlo, and I couldn't be more excited to be on here today to discuss RetireFlo's brand new integration with Integrity's Medicare Center. That's right. RetireFlo and Integrity's Medicare Center now have an integration. We're so excited to talk to you about it today. This is especially important to us. As many of you know, I come from an agency myself, and I am an Integrity downline. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today, what RetireFlo is, if you've never heard about us before, and how to enable this integration and what that looks like. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get right into it. Let's see here if I'll go ahead and flash that up. So RetireFlo integrated with Medicare Center. Who the heck am I? Who are we? And what is RetireFlo? My name is Dalton again. I come from an agency in Columbus, Ohio called Seniority Benefit Group. I started there. It's my dad's agency. He's that gentleman there in the middle. And I started with him about 5-6 years ago. And my dad's been in the business for a little while. And so we've been proud to serve 25,000 Medicare beneficiaries with a supplement or Medicare Advantage plan. Again, really proud to do that. That's a lot of people, but we do so with just 8 sales agents. So pound for pound, we write a lot of business. And that's awesome, except we created a little problem for ourselves that many agents out across the country experience themselves as well. And that problem we call the Debbie dilemma. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Debbie. She is in charge of retention at our office. She has been with our agency for as long as I've been alive, pretty much, and she's part of our family. But Debbie was in charge of collecting drug lists and scopes from our book of business for folks who want to shop their plan every year. And when you serve 25,000 people, that's a lot of drug lists. That's a lot of sitting on the phone, listening to your clients try to spell levothyroxine one letter at a time, not to mention getting assigned scope. So we wanted to develop something that made this process easier so we didn't have to go out and hire a call center, additional payroll, additional assistants to manage that. Again, like I mentioned before, that our home agency, Seniority Benefit Group, is a proud downline of Integrity Marketing. We're downlines of our friends and pals at Cornerstone Senior Marketing. We love Paul McMillan. Shout out Paul McMillan and Nice Lawson Fleming. We love Jill Henderson. I don't have any pictures with Jill, but those are my 2 buddies from NF, Zach and Chris. We love them too. And so we developed a tool to help remediate this problem and released it in September of 2023. And what that tool did was boil it down to the basics. If we're Medicare agents just like you, and if we're going to sit in front of somebody who's turning 65 or retiring, already on Medicare, and we want to provide them with plan options, what do we need to know about them? And it's these 5 things. We got to know their prescriptions, their doctors, their hospitals, their pharmacies, and then some key lifestyle preferences. Do they want to pay copays when they go to the doctor? Do they want to retire in Florida? Those kind of things. But these first 4 are very, very sensitive data points. And what we see from agents across the country, and look, I'm not telling on anybody, I'm not the police, but they're either exchanging these things with their clients in a non-secure fashion over maybe email or text, or worse, they're mailing something out to their book of business and expecting their clients to mail something back to them. And look, it's 2025. There's got to be a better way. I don't know if any of you have watched Seinfeld, but we all saw what happened to George Costanza's wife when she licked too many envelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the future. There's got to be a better way. So that's where RetireFlo comes in. That's what we developed. So we offer secure, compliant surveys to help you prepare for every single meeting that you take, whether it is during AEP and you're communicating with your book of business, or if your current book of business wanting to shop their plan, or a prospect who is new to you. And our survey is senior friendly, mobile friendly, just friendly. It's got your logo and your headshot, so it looks and feels like you. Your clients are going to see this and they go, oh, I'm in the right place. This does not feel like RetireFlo. It feels like your brand and your agency's brand. And when your clients answer your RetireFlo survey, you get 3 things. 1, a list of that client's drugs, doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. On those drugs, they're spelled right every single time. Dosage, quantity, frequency, package, branded to generic. Everything you need to go out and run a quote in MedicareCENTER. Surprise, you see where this is going. And plan enroll. We also help you achieve permission to contact. So it works great with your prospects. And then we also capture that pesky 48-hour scope of appointment form. And there's a lot of services out there that provide scopes. Off the top of my head, I know the carriers do. MedicareCENTER already does. That's okay. We love that. The reason that we include a scope is simply because if you're going to meet with your client, who I'll call Susie Senior, next Thursday, let's say you got an appointment in the books. You say, hey, Susie, I'm looking forward to our appointment. I need you to complete this survey by next Tuesday. That's going to get you a scope, which is great, compliant, but it's also going to get you, and maybe more importantly, her drugs, doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies at least 2 days in advance. So you can do all of that plan research, show up locked and loaded, quotes in hand. And a couple things that everybody should be aware of about how our system works. We are CMS compliant, so we submit through the health plan management system already, and we're incredibly proud of that. Any compliance officer would tell you how difficult of a process that is, and we're proud to have achieved it. We're also HIPAA compliant and SOC 2 Type 2 compliant. Our system is encrypted end to end. And all of that is just to say this. We believe in Medicare agents. Last year, I met with 2,000 Medicare agents individually, one-on-one on the half-hour mark. This is not some ploy to steal your clients. We can't see the data that you've collected. We can't. It's yours and yours to utilize, and to utilize the tools that you use to run quotes. If you have a question about one of our submissions on RetireFlo or the way that somebody answered it, you have to give us consent to view that. We cannot just go in and view that. We believe in what you guys do every single day, and want to give you tools to help empower you to do that. The reason our system is so popular, and we, in just 2 years, have grown to serve 10,000 agents across this country. So this thing's battle tested, it works. But it's because of that thing in the bottom right-hand corner in that tiny little font, no username or password required for your beneficiaries. You simply send them the survey. Susie Senior clicks on it and answers the questions on her phone, tablet, iPad, computer, Kindle, whatever. She's done. That's it. You've captured all that data, and now you're ready to use it, and to go out and run quotes and ultimately enroll Susie in a plan. So that's what RetireFlo is designed to do from a Medicare perspective. We also do this for under 65 and folks who offer life annuities and final expense. We offer an ACA survey as well that happens to capture who's in the household, drugs, doctors, hospitals, pharmacies, their smoking statuses, income level, permission to contact, and that one ends with the ACA consent form, which is growing in importance, certainly, especially over the past year. And then we just rolled out a brand new life insurance survey that captures health conditions, prescriptions, doctors, demographic information, and policy preferences and history. So you're going to go into this knowing what this person is looking for when shopping and quoting a life insurance policy, and all of the factors that are going to impact the premium associated with that. So that is the things that we offer. And we couldn't be more proud to share, and I know why we're all watching this, is that RetireFlo is proud to serve as the first third-party API integration into Integrity's MedicareCENTER. This is an incredibly big deal for us, and we're so excited that agents across the country who are using RetireFlo or maybe are adopting RetireFlo can deliver information into MedicareCENTER to run quotes and enroll inside of Plan Enroll, utilize tools like Ask Integrity, all of the incredible the technology suite that you receive from Integrity. You can weaponize RetireFlo's data against it, which is very, very cool situation for agents across the country. So let me show you how the actual integration works, how to actually do the thing to make RetireFlo work with MedicareCENTER. And folks, it literally could not be easier. For those of you who do not have a RetireFlo account, simply go to retireflo.com and press Get Started. We're going to ask you a couple questions about yourself and your agency. This is where you're going to put a promo code in. There is one for integrity. It's integrity40, all caps, integrity40. I'm going to flash that up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. But it's integrity40. You're going to get access to all of our surveys at 40% off, which is very, very cool. They cost $50 a month. Unlimited sends, unlimited submissions. You heard that right. You can get a million submissions on RetireFlo. Still costs $30 a month with promo code integrity40. Very, very cool situation there. So this starts at retireflo.com. Once you've made your survey, I have a couple of them here in my RetireFlo dashboard, and I want to integrate them with MedicareCENTER. Well, shockingly, this is all going to take place in the integrations tab over here on the left. So once you've purchased a survey from us, or if you already have one, simply click on integrations. Now I'm already connected into MedicareCENTER, but you've got this option that says add new integrations. And what do you know, right here at the top, MedicareCENTER, and you simply press connect. Step 2, you type in your first name, last name, and your NPN. And once you type in your NPN, which I'm going to make up one right now, we're not going to go through and do it, but you simply press connect to MedicareCENTER. That's it. Going forward, all submissions that you receive on RetireFlo will integrate and deliver data into your MedicareCENTER platform, which is incredibly cool. So here's how it works, and just I'll give you some context into how that system works. So let's say I got one from Susie Senior, which I did already just a few minutes ago. Susie 1 Senior. If you do not have a profile for Susie Senior in your MedicareCENTER, we will create one for you with all the goods, all of her drugs, doctors, hospitals, pharmacies, all of her demographic information like her phone number and her address. Again, you're going to get a CMS compliant copy and report of her answers that looks just like this. Again, with your logo and your headshot. So it's going to look and feel like you, something you can print off and hand to a client. But not only is this data going to come here, but it's also going to, again, create a profile inside of Integrity's MedicareCENTER. So I'm going to head over to my MedicareCENTER, and what do you know? Right here in my new contact section, I bet you guess what's coming. Susie Senior 1, here she is with all that same information ready to rock and roll. And I'm ready to start a quick quote right there by pressing start a quote. So, and you can view all of her information here in her health profile. Here are her doctors and their addresses, their phone numbers, all of her providers, like her hospital, her prescriptions. I put those in, her pharmacy, all of that good stuff. So that's going to be populating inside of MedicareCENTER. Now, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it, candidly. But let's say you already have Susie Senior in your MedicareCENTER, somebody you have a client record for. We recognize that if we have matching phone number and first name or matching email and first name. So it helps protect against husbands and wives who share those things. But also, we want to update those profiles as well rather than create duplicates. And that's what RetireFlo will automatically do. So we will read your existing MedicareCENTER, see if we have one of those two matching, first name, email, first name, phone number, either or. And if we flag that, we'll deliver this information and update that existing profile inside of MedicareCENTER with all that fresh, healthy data. So at its core, that's what RetireFlo is designed to do, which is very, very exciting. This is all brand new technology. And the cool thing is, I bet you can guess, maybe this life insurance survey might feed the Life Center in the future. Stay tuned for that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is available today. It's ready to rock. It's battle tested, ready to go. We've been proudly working with the Integrity Technology team for quite a few months on this, and it is ready to rock. How much does a survey cost with us? There's a but coming. Don't worry, there's a but coming. It costs $50 a month to have a survey with RetireFlo. Unlimited sends, unlimited submissions. You get 10,000 people to complete this survey, it's still $50 a month. That's it. However, here's the but. Because you are an Integrity downline, we're proud to share that you have access to promo code Integrity40, all caps. For 40% off, you get our surveys at $30 a month, unlimited sends, unlimited submissions. Folks, there is no better way to prepare for AEP where you can design your own personal brand. Your clients can have experience how easy RetireFlo is. Just to give everybody some context about what it looks like, this is what our surveys look and feel like. They're incredibly professional. They look like you. They work great on a phone or a tablet, iPad, or computer. This is what it looks like on a phone. And we even have automatic Spanish translators too. It flips into Spanish immediately the moment your beneficiary completes it. Go through one question at a time. It couldn't be simpler. And folks, if you have questions about RetireFlo, don't take my word for it. Google us. Look us up online. We're used by 10,000 agents across the country, many of which are probably tuning into this YouTube training right now. These are people who believe in getting prepared for the annual enrollment period, showing up squared away to every single meeting, who take compliance seriously, who take efficiency seriously. So for those of you who are new to RetireFlo, we'd love to serve you. Again, you can get started at RetireFlo.com by simply, again, going to RetireFlo.com and pressing Get Started. We'll ask you a couple questions about yourself and your agency. You put in promo code Integrity40. That's it. You're off to the races. You give us your headshot, your logo, you're done. If you have additional questions about how this works, set up a time with us at RetireFlo. We meet with all folks whenever they'd like, one-on-one, real person, no hotline, no offshore call center. I know some technology tools do that. We do not. You can meet with us anytime at RetireFlo.com by simply setting up a demo. You can meet with myself, my brother who I work with, my dad who runs my agency that I come from, and another one of my team members, Davis Root, whenever it's convenient for you. This is a fantastic way to prepare for every single meeting you take while preserving your brand, utilizing tools like MedicareCENTER, Plan Enroll, Ask Integrity, all the incredible things that Integrity provides to you. So we couldn't be more proud. And ladies and gentlemen, get started today at RetireFlo.com. And if you already have an account, simply integrate it for free here in the integration section. Thank you so much for the time. And for those of you who are new to us, welcome to the flow. See you later.